A woman from Somerset has been banned from keeping horses for 5 years and given a suspended jail term after admitting causing suffering to 2 animals.
Samantha Knight's horses were in such a bad state they had to be put down. One horse charity says the cases of neglect have increased by 50% in a year as people struggle to meet the costs. Now, Sally Challoner's report contains images of how the horses were found.
These are the lucky ones. Louis and Archie were rescued from a field in Radstock, where Samantha Knight kept a total of 7 horses. They're now being cared for at a charity in Bristol. Ray and Hope weren't so lucky. When an RSPCA inspector was called by worried neighbours, this is what she found. A court today heard they were emaciated, in pain. One had a wound so deep you could see bone and ligament. They were put down on the spot. The vet in this case said in 29 years he'd never experienced a worse case of horse neglect. And the judge told Miss Knight, you caused significant suffering to these 2 horses over a long time. Animals need to be protected from you. But charities say this isn't an isolated case. Neglect and abandonment is on the increase as costs continue to soar.
It's mind-boggling, really, the way that the value of the horse has come down. It's so cheap to buy, but they're so expensive to keep. You could easily, during the winter, be spending £100 a week keeping a horse, and those financial factors clearly have a part to play in the current and ongoing equine crisis.
They warn another cold, wet winter could put thousands more at risk. People should think very carefully before taking on a horse.
If someone gets in a position where they can't cope, then please just ask somebody for help. Not only ourselves, but there's other horse rescue places, horse charities that will try and help you. It's just something really that could have been avoided with with correct feeding and veterinary care.
Princess Anne, president of another horse charity, said today they'd receive better care if their meat was allowed onto supermarket shelves. There's no shortage of care here at HorseWorld, but as long as unscrupulous breeders and thoughtless buyers feed the numbers of unwanted horses, the rescue centres themselves will continue to need a helping hand. Sally Challoner, BBC Points West at Western Magistrates Court.